Hey, this could be a bantamweight bloodbath when Ricky Simone takes on Gaetano Pirrello. Before we break this down, though, smash that sub button. We're bringing locks and laughs, dissecting them as we see it. And I'll be honest with you, Meat, much like the Umar versus Sergey fight, this is another 135 matchup that truly could be explosive. It's Vancouver, Washington, USA versus Belgium, as Ricky Simone is finally back on track. He had lost two straight, but recently picked up a split decision over Ray Borg. But I'm unsure as to how happy Ricky was with that performance. Ultimately, he got the split decision, but I wonder if he was a little bit overwhelmed with how he got that victory over Ray Borg. But nonetheless, he was able to remove that two-fight losing streak. He was flatlined by the retired skateboarder and got beat by Rob Font, who is obviously no joke. Truly no shame in a Rob Font loss because he's about as good as it gets at 135. But he's taking on Gaetano Pirrello, aka El Tigre, in this one, and El Tigre is 15-5-1. Been fighting pretty well recently. How do you think he fares, however, in this fight versus Ricky Simone?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to pick Ricky on this one. I think this is kind of, his comeback. Ever since he got, KO'd by the retired skateboarder, California kid. I think he's been trying to figure out his bearings. I mean, they threw him another monster right after, like you said, Rob Font, who's been looking phenomenal, just smoked, Marlon Moraes, which was amazing performance by him. But yeah, he finally got that dub to get his feet back in the winning streak. I think he's going to get a second dub and on his path to growing his brand, his skill, and just getting back to that Rob Font level. And I think honestly, if he gets a win here, I hope that they throw Marlon Moraes with Ricky, and Ricky freaking retires Marlon, because I think Marlon is done. The magician needs to go out with the hat and the rabbit. But yeah, I think Ricky, he's super young. He's been very explosive, very powerful kid. I think he's gonna get it done KO, to be honest. But yeah, El Tiger, he's a 2-fight win streak. He's a killer too. Both 28, both young and hungry. It's gonna be one crazy battle, to be honest.
I love the idea, truthfully. I think if Ricky Simone does get this win over Gaetano Pirrello, a great matchup would be against Magic Meaty Marlon Moraes to, like you said, see if the magic is out, I guess, over there, because he might be on his way out without a huge win for sure. But people kind of forget how much hype Ricky Simone had prior to getting knocked out by Faber. I mean, he had wins over Hani Yahya, Montel Jackson, and he was the last dude to beat the machine, Merab Dvalishvili. Say what you will about that finish, the latest finish in UFC history, literally without a second to spare, but it goes down as an impressive win over Merab. So even just going the distance and being that competitive, and he had his moments in that fight. Truly says a lot about the potential that Ricky Simone has. El Tigre is legit, though, but if you look over at Tapology, 93% is rolling with Ricky Simone, and I'm with you. I'm with Tapology. I think Ricky's going to find a way to get this one done. And just like you said, seems to be like his comeback moment where he revamps that hype that he had prior to that retired skateboarder performance. How do you think that Ricky Simone gets the job done? We know he's a decision machine, but anyway, he goes out and makes a true statement against El Tigre.
He could definitely get it done by decision, like how the Tapology is very, they're voted majority in that dominant performance. I could see, but man, I think he really needs a KO. I think he needs an eye opener, a mind blowing finish. This is a great card to, have some eyes on it. And it's only gonna, raise his stock. So it wouldn't surprise me if he gets a really nice, meat bomb haymaker or maybe even a head kick for the KO. So it wouldn't surprise me there. But I think it'll be a dominant performance nonetheless.
Yeah, worth exploring for sure because he still has yet to have a finish in the UFC, and this is a great opportunity to get his name back in there for sure. So we're both going with Ricky Simone in this bantamweight banger. Check out those other vids, me boys.